If you are playing Minecraft without farms, you are working too much for no reason. But don't worry, in this video I will show you 10 must-have farms for every survival world. Whether you are just starting out or have already played for hundreds of hours, these farms will take your world to the next level. Starting with the most basic farm that every player should have, the iron farm. Iron is one of the most used resources in the entire game. If you're just starting, you're using a lot of iron tools and armor, but if you have already played the game for some time, then there are items like hoppers, rails, anvils and minecarts that all need iron. Let's be honest, mining iron manually gets annoying pretty fast. That's why no matter what stage you are at in your world, an iron farm is a must-have. If you're struggling to find an iron farm that suits you, then we have made an iron farm comparison video where you can definitely find an iron farm to build. Or just take the easiest one that we just made a tutorial video about. Another essential farm is a tree farm, since wood is an item that is needed for many things like chests, barrels, composters, note blocks, slabs, fences and so on. The list is way too big for what all you can craft with wood. However, just chopping down trees and removing forests can be time consuming, and it is bad for the environment. So a good tree farm is a must-have. Building a good tree farm is not possible for early game, because you probably don't have all the redstone components you need. But I have a good technique to get trees easily in the early game. Get 4 spruce saplings, place them down, and grow it up with bone meal. Now simply go up while making a staircase, and once you reach the top, just remove all the remaining spruce logs. Easy as that. If you have progressed in your world and have gotten some redstone, slime blocks and honey blocks, you can build an automatic tree farm. This will help you a lot since you can simply AFK there, and then go outside to touch some grass. I recommend building this automatic tree farm producing 20,000 logs per hour. It is fast and reliable. Link to this tutorial video is down in the description. Next up, 2 very important farms in every Minecraft world, creeper and sugarcane farm. You won't need these right away in a new world, but as soon as you defeat the ender dragon and get your hands on an elytra, these farms become must-haves. Creeper farm is making you gunpowder, and from sugarcane you can make paper. Combining these two and you get rockets. And trust me, once you start flying, you're going to use a lot of rockets. Gunpowder can also be used to craft TNTs, and paper is an important part if you want to make books or bookshelves. If you're not sure what kind of a creeper farm to build, check out our creeper farm comparison video. It breaks down multiple designs, so you can pick the one that best fits your world. As for sugarcane, I recommend building a simple automatic farm using flying machines, like this one. And if you like rockets in Minecraft, you're gonna love our sponsor War Thunder. You can control over 2500 tanks, planes, helicopters and ships. And the best part is that it's free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox and now even on mobile. The damage system is next level. There is no health bar, but every vehicle is modeled down to parts like engines, crew and fuel tanks, all of which can be damaged. Then a X-ray kill cam shows exactly where your shot landed and how it destroyed the enemy. And that's one of my favorite things about War Thunder. In the full mobile version you can battle on the go, with smooth controls and great graphics. War Thunder isn't a small game, there are over 70 million players worldwide who are out there wanting to battle. Or you can impress them with your customized vehicle where you can add decals and skins. Get War Thunder today, because new and returning PC and console players get a huge bonus pack with 3 premium vehicles, 100,000 silver lions, 7 days of premium and the exclusive Eagle of Valor decorator. This limited time offer is for all new and returning players that haven't played for 6 months. So download War Thunder for free by using my links in the pinned comment or the description below. Moving on, and the next must-have farm, or it's actually not the farm, it's a trading hall. Trading hall is a place where you have gathered together villagers who make good trades that you frequently use. For example, you can get a librarian villager who sells enchanted books, or armorer and toolsmith villagers who sell diamond tools and armors. Getting a librarian villager with the right enchanted books is game changing. You can then apply the best enchantments for everything. You should consider a villager trading hall right after you have gotten the diamond tools. If you already have diamond tools but don't have the trading hall, you are missing out. And don't even worry about the design. We have made a tutorial on how to build a great trading hall, which supports the method to get the prices down with the villager trading. I definitely recommend this. Since trading halls require a lot of emeralds, then the next must-have farm is a raid farm. Raid farms are incredibly valuable. Not only do they produce emeralds, but also redstone dust, gunpowder, totems of undying, and a lot of other drops. That said, there are some downsides. Efficient raid farms are usually pretty complicated to build, and all the raid farms require ominous bottles. That means you will also need an ominous bottle farm if you're planning to use your raid farm frequently, but the results of the raid farms make it all worth it. A well-designed raid farm can produce 7,500 emeralds per hour, which is enough to build 5 full beacons, or plenty of stock to trade with villager. And as a bonus, you also get XP from the raid farms. If you're struggling to find a good raid farm, then check out raid farm comparison video to help you find the one that fits you the best. Next up is a farm that takes care of your food supply, the Hoglin farm. Hoglins are aggressive mobs that spawn in the Crimson Forest biome in the Nether, but they are an amazing source of food, dropping raw pork chop and leather. Most Hoglin farms are built above the Nether roof, and the designs are usually very simple to build. The farm I'm showing here is one of the easiest versions you can build. It produces around 1800 cooked pork chop and 120 leather per hour, and it can be easily expanded by adding more layers. As it is simple to build, I highly recommend building a Hoglin farm as soon as you get access to the Nether. It's hands down the easiest way to get food. All the farms showcased in this video produce a lot of items, and the best way to store and transport them is with shulker boxes. But as we don't like to work hard and fight with the shulkers in the end, then I recommend to build a shulker shell farm. When shulker farming first became possible, the designs were complex. But now, years later, we have much more efficient and beginner-friendly options, including the one that I'm showcasing here. This farm produces over 800 shulker shells per hour, which means if you got enough chests, you can craft up to 400 shulker boxes an hour. That's a crazy amount of storage. A good thing is this design is fairly simple to build, using mostly scaffoldings and slabs. A small downside is that to start the farm, you will need at least one shulker, which means you will have to defeat the Ender Dragon and explore the end to transport a shulker to the farm's location. But trust me, you won't regret having a shulker shell farm in your Minecraft world. Especially if you build it with friends on a server that you for example hosted on Wise Hosting, the highest rated hosting site that we built. Anyway, now let's talk about XP farms, because you will need experience points to use the enchanting table and when you're crafting your best tools on the anvil. For the XP farm, you have several options to choose from. Enderman XP farm, simple to build and provides ton of XP, but it can only be built in the end. Easy Armadillo XP farm, very easy to build and works anywhere, but it requires infested splash potion, which adds a small extra step. Gold XP farm, a large and complex build, but it offers a huge amount of XP along with tons of gold. Raid farm also gives you a solid amount of XP and a lots of useful drops, but it needs an ominous bottles, which limits how easily you can use it. Out of all these options, I would recommend either the Enderman XP farm or the Armadillo based XP farm. Both are relatively easy to build and produce excellent XP rates for most survival players. If you're still deciding which farm suits you the best, check out our XP farm comparison video. You will definitely find useful information there. And finally, the last must-have farm on this list is a Wither Skeleton farm. Wither Skeletons spawn in the Nether fortresses and drop 3 very valuable items: Wither Skeleton skulls, coal and bones. The most important drop is the Wither Skeleton skull. since with this you can spawn the wither. Once you kill the wither, you get the nether star, and you can craft yourself a beacon. But the other two drops, bone meal and coal, are also super useful. Bone meal can be used in farms like tree farms, and coal can be used in the furnaces. The downside is that wither skeleton farms are complex to build, especially if you're building farms that produce a lot. The example farm shown here produces around 370 wither skeleton skulls, 12,000 bone meal and 9,000 coal per hour, making it absolutely worth the effort in my opinion. And those were the 10 must-have farms for every Minecraft survival world. If there is a farm you think should have made the list, let me know in the comments. Also thanks again to War Thunder. Download it for free using my links below and claim your bonus pack while you can. Thanks for watching, bye!